Hello there, and welcome to Unit 1 of our Excellence in Customer Service and Introduction module. Once again, my name is Toluwani Ekahome, and I'm going to be taking you through each of these units. So, Unit 1, what is customer service? A lot of definitions have been advanced for customer service, and a lot of people are familiar with the word to a very large extent. But we want to look at a definition today and to also discuss what the current trends are in relation to customer service in organizations. So before I go into what is a customer service, in other words, before I advance a definition of customer service, let me talk very briefly about what the current trend is. Now, previously, you would have probably noticed that customer service has been an area that people actually gravitate towards because maybe they are looking to pass time, maybe they are in between jobs or in between going to school, and so maybe they just finished school and they're trying to get into another one. So people actually see that as like a gap to fill. So it's not as it as actually hasn't been seen much as a skill or an area of discipline, but that is changing very rapidly because organizations are beginning to realize the critical nature of customer service to what they are doing, to their growth, their stability as businesses. And so they're putting more emphasis now on their people gaining the knowledge and the skills to be able to deliver value to them in the area of customer service. So increasingly, we are seeing that there is now a requirement for people that want to work in this area as customer service representatives or customer service advisors or customer service consultants to gain the skills and to gain the knowledge and, of course, the expertise that is needed to be able to meet the needs and surpass the needs of customers by providing quality service to them at every point that they are met within the organization of every point of interaction. So customer service is no longer something we stumble into or something we just use to pass time. It has become a key area of discipline. Of course, it would not attain the level of the higher qualifications like masters or a PhD. However, organizations are demanding, they are requiring that the people who serve as their representatives in customer service areas should be those who are well qualified and well skilled to occupy these positions, these roles. So customer service has become, as is now being seen as an area of discipline and is seen as an area of high skills, and expertise. So, having said that, let me move on to what customer service is in terms of a definition. So, we advance a definition for it. So, customer service can be defined as a planned, deliberate, and sustained effort to form, develop, and maintain a relationship with your customers with the intent of satisfying their needs or wants and ensuring the continued loyalty to your brand or your business. Now, these words that are used here, words like planned, deliberate, sustained, maintain, relationship, they are words that are not used loosely. There's a meaning, a definite meaning behind each word that is used. So let me break it down this way. So customer service is defined as a planned effort. In other words, customer service should be part of the strategy of the organization. When organizations are planning, and there's no business that doesn't plan, every business that wants to grow and be sustained plans. So a business that does not plan is planning to fail. So customer service should be part of the organizational strategy and not just a department, not just an activity, but rather should be planned. It should be approached from a planning strategy point of view. Also, it should be deliberate efforts. In other words, everything that is done in relation to customer service must have a purpose in mind. There must be a purpose in the mind of the organization, in the mind of the team when they are doing anything as relates to their customers and serving their customers better. So it is deliberate, it's not sporadic, it's not just stumble into, it is deliberate effort with a goal in mind. And the goal is to satisfy and surpass the needs and the wants of their customers. Also, sustained effort. Customer service requires sustained effort. Sustaining is important if we're going to achieve competence and excellence and expertise. So it's important that when we are putting together a strategy, we're putting together a customer service strategy that is that has a long time span, so that we can see the result. The result mightn't come straight away, but when we look at the fact that we want to sustain the effort, we want to keep doing the right things, doing the excellent things, the things that make our customers happy on the long run. So there's a long run to it. On the long run, we will see the result of those efforts. So it is planned, it is deliberate, it is sustained, and it's an effort. Now, it is required, customer service requires the forming of what? A relationship. For every time that we engage with our customers, we have to see that we are actually in a relationship with our customers. There is a relationship between us as businesses and our customers. And everyone knows that for a relationship to actually work, it has to start from somewhere. So there has to be some efforts in forming that relationship. There's also efforts in developing. So we give time, we give attention to it. We understand the language of our partners in the relationship, in order to develop that relationship and also to maintain it. So there's the element in customer service of forming relationship with the customers, of developing those relationships, and of maintaining, doing all that we can to maintain the relationship with our customers. What is the goal? The intent. The goal is that we want to satisfy them. We exist because, and we should see that later in other units, that the customers are critical to the sustainability of our business, to the growth of our business. So it is important that our goal, the intent, will be to satisfy their needs and their wants, and to ensure that through satisfying these needs and wants, we gain their continued loyalty. That is the maintaining of the relationship. They continue with us. They become part of our business family. So it is important for us to understand that this definition is not just one that we just reel. It is a definition that involves careful exploration of all those elements that make for excellence in customer service. So what is the aim of customer service? The aim of customer service should be to, one, meet the expectations of the customer. Every customer that walks into your business has an expectation. Businesses have to realize that every time you interact with the customer, they come to you or you go to them, there is an expectation. They expect some things. Sometimes these expectations are they're blatant, they're overt, and sometimes they're not so overt, they're latent, they're not so clear to us. However, it's our duty when we are developing that relationship as part of our strategy to find out, we should talk more about that in the other units, to find out what our customers want, what are they saying, what's on their mind. Because we want to meet their expectation, and not just to meet the expectation, we want to surpass the expectation. Why? Because it's a red ocean out there. It's a shark world out there. It's a dog eat dog world out there. And so competition is rife. And so if we don't work towards surpassing the expectations, other people in our industry will. They will capitalize on our failure to surpass the expectations, and they'll hone in on our customer. They'll zone in there and they'll take our market share. So it's important that we meet and surpass the expectation of the customers through the provision of quality product or service in order to increase the likelihood of converting this one-time customer, this person who just walks in, maybe they heard about you by word of mouth, or they saw you on any of the social media platforms, and they said, look, I'm going to visit this website, or I'm going to walk into this store. So they walked in, they engaged with us at the first time, but the intent is that through meeting and surpassing the expectation, we'll turn the one-time customer, we turn that customer to a loyal, a repeat customer. And so, as we move on, we want to talk quickly about what excellent customer service entails. It entails not just meeting the overt needs, the express needs of a customer when a customer walks and says, this is what I want, but actually being able to decipher, being able to dig deeper and find out what are those latent or implicit needs, those unexpressed needs of our customers, those unexpressed wants of our customer, that will even enhance their experience, that will make them even get a better service from us. So we have to think about those unexpressed. However, they're just as valid in terms of the needs. So you have, for example, a mother who comes into a hotel for a holiday and the baby's crying and the baby's cranky and all of that. And you know that this woman what she just needs right now is a break. Now, the room that they've come to, they're going to lodge in, is really, of course, the express need. Is the overt need. Okay, they've expressed them, and that's why they're there. They made the booking. However, a latent need could be that you could just offer them, the service of a nanny, a free one, just to improve the experience, to enhance the experience. Or you could say, look, just to give you some bit of free time, we could, as I said, offer you the service of a nanny at no charge. Or you could bring them a drink or something. Those latent needs. The mother needs a break, and you've seen it, even though she did not say it. Also, their complementary needs. This one goes with that. If they buy this with what they have actually expressed, it will give them a better experience. Okay, so all of those are the things that we as customer service people, we look into it to ensure that our customers actually get the best of what we have to offer. And so that concludes Unit 1. And so I will be going to Unit 2, and I hope to see you. I hope to be with you. Thank you.